Video.
Not so much.
So, how's it been?
Decent.
Decent? Alex Ansary here, February 3rd, 2012. We're here in downtown Dallas. As you can see behind me, there's a number of people here giving out information about the National Defense Authorization Bill of 2012. Some of the people here are in uniform, which is a very good thing.
Smokestack.
Yeah.
Right.
Sweet. Thank you.
Thank you, Lex.
We're here at Pegasus Park in downtown Dallas in the national protest NDAA bill. This bill needs to be repealed immediately.
Okay, so we're here with Sung, and what brings you out here today?
I'm here to protest the NDAA, unconstitutional, illegal detention of U.S. citizens on American soil, breaks 6 amendments at least.
So what do we need to know about NDAA?
Basically, it's unconstitutional. They can arrest you, your brother, your sister, your mother, your father here in America. The military can now, and it violates everything that our founding fathers believed in.
So we've only been out here a few minutes. We're going to be out here 2 hours. What do you predict the response is going to be like?
I think it's going to be great.
We want people to contact the United States Congress and Senate and tell them that Section 1021 of the National Defense Authorization Act violates our Bill of Rights, and we're not going to stand for it. So, H.R. 3785 has been introduced into Congress to repeal that section. So, if you scan this or follow this link, it goes to a website that will actually send a letter to Congress for you, and you can support this bill.
And H.R. 3785 was introduced by?
Ron Paul.
Ron Paul.
Yes, sir. The true champion of liberty.
My name's Reed Davis. I'm with the U.S. Army. I'm actually out of the U.S. Army. And when each service member joins any branch of the armed forces, you have to swear an oath to the Constitution of the United States. And essentially that is to limit the size and scope of our government, as well as protect the God-given and constitutionally protected rights of the individual. And it does not say American citizens within the Constitution, it says persons, to protect the God-given rights of each person. And our government seems to think that they don't have to pay attention to the rule of law and habeas corpus and all of these things that are designed to protect us from government. Our founding fathers understood this because they experienced a lot of tyranny and oppression through Britain and other empires that were involved in the creation of this nation. And so they put these restraints on government to continue that we could have a localized government, so you could actually change stuff within your community. Instead of everything being from top down, it would be a bottom-up type of system. And within that, we have lost our way. We now think that everything has to be mandated from the top, and it trickles down to us as laws and regulations. And now we are essentially taking away all of our right to fair trial and torture and whatnot. And it sickens me, and we need to stand up as a community, as a country, and get with your friends, your neighbors, and everyone, and repeal this National Defense Authorization Act. Get with Ron Paul on his H.R. 3785 to repeal Section 1021 of the National Defense Authorization Act.
Seth Hollis, I'm currently seeking nomination for the Libertarian Party to run for Congress in District 32 against Pete Sessions. I believe in small federal government, very small federal government. I think they've gone way beyond constitutional limits, and I want to get them back to the foundation of the Constitution and build upon that. I think that trying to expand beyond that foundation has caused the majority of the problems that we have in our country today.
So how's the response been for you? Are people receptive?
Some people are. Some people kind of just don't want to even think about it. They just kind of put their blinders on.
Yeah.
Fast. A lot of people seem very interested.
You know about this?
No, she didn't until now, but now she's kind of steamed about it.
Well,
but it doesn't surprise me.
Exactly. Exactly.
Anything to screw the little person.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Mitt
Romney.
He doesn't care about poor people. Of course he's got billions and billions of dollars and multiple houses and all that good stuff.
Have a nice thing that's been getting them, the ones that won't take a piece of paper, or if I say, later on you're going to be curious what we're standing out here protesting for, and about half of them will be like, give it to me. But it's a shame that most really don't care, and I had one, I explained it to them, what it was about, and they said, I'm fine with that.
If they are aware that we're here,
Exactly.
that we're talking about something important, they see these servicemen in uniform,
That's
and they know
true.
that it means something.
I love that,
yeah.
that the military guys are out here in uniform. It does, it helps.
Okay, thank you. Information. National Defense Authorization Act. We're trying to get Section 1021 repealed. Thank you very much. Defense Authorization Act. Trying to get Section 1021 repealed.
Paul, please.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Have you heard about it yet?
No.
Well, it was basically put in December 31st by Barack Obama.
It's scary.
Yeah, it is.
Very scary. I wasn't even aware.
It is kind of scary to people that haven't heard of it, but
Well, you think of like it being not Americans. It's like a violation of our amendment.
Mhm.
So, I don't get it. Like I thought that those amendments were untouchable, and apparently they're not.
did you know the government was this criminal?
No, I didn't.
Well, don't be scared. We're glad you took the information. I think they're doing this in response to the fact that we're waking up.
We're trying to have Section 1021 repealed, violating our constitutional rights. Again. I don't think he's passed anything to help us. It's all counterproductive. I agree. Help us get Ron Paul in. He's the one that's actually written the appeal for 1021. Peace. Authorization Act?
No, thank you.
All right, buddy. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Can I ask if you guys have heard what it is? So you at least know what we're talking about? It deals with the indefinite torture bill, where they can take anyone at any time and throw them into a FEMA camp if the government accuses them. Have you heard about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody.
Are you guys going to look up that NDA flyer when you get back to...
Scary shit. Seriously. Check it out.
Got passed already.
We need to get loud. It's unconstitutional. Repeal the National Defense Authorization Act. Happy New Year to everybody in America. Go to Infowars.com, please.
Yes.
It's the last thing you do. It probably will be.
And be the media.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't just leave it on his shoulders.
Right.
Get out there and...
Heard about the NDA? Military can arrest U.S. citizens on American soil. No trial, no lawyer, indefinitely. Signed December 31st. Unconstitutional. Breaks 6 amendments.
6. Supposed to do is defend the scope of the government.
I just sent myself. I thought you said somebody quit. That's all I'm making. If you send somebody to wait, you can handle it how you want.
Well, how is that? I would like to handle it by you taking this flyer and taking...
Sir, please take this flyer. They're taking our rights and liberties. We're losing America. No, I think we need to support the troops. I think we need to support the troops that are stand up for the Bill of Rights and Constitution, because if we can't do that, we won't save this country.
You can be detained, indefinitely, you know, all about what it is.
but you want to know what you can do about it.
I know everything except for how
To
it
fight
can
it.
possibly be stopped.
Okay. The legislation's already been presented on January 18th by Ron Paul. So the legislation is there. I think it's...
I like that guy. He's got gumption.
He does. He does. He's great. And you know what? We're organizing for Ron Paul in Dallas. Are you on Facebook? If you're on Facebook, he's on Facebook.
Hey, it's been a great day here at the National Defense Authorization Act protest here. We're in downtown Dallas. It's a little rain, but we don't let, it's a little wet, but we don't let a little rain hold us back. We've been having a great time, had some really good individual conversations with people about the National Defense Authorization Act. Had some good conversations with them about liberty and the whole concept and ideas of Ron Paul and liberty that we all cherish and love. Thanks.
We sure appreciate your support. Thank you, man.
Could you tell the person on the phone about the NDAA bill that just passed? You have a paper about it. They're just... Excuse me, sir. Can I tell you about this police state legislation that just passed? 30 seconds. I don't even live here. No, no. It's a very important piece of police state legislation. This piece of legislation that passed gives the government the right to lock us up in jail if they suspect us of being a terrorist.
I'm not an American, actually.
So it basically is a threat to everyone's civil liberties, wherever you live, whatever state, including whatever country. Thank you.
Coming to your country soon.
Sir, please take this. We need everyone to find out about NDAA. Can I give this to you? We need everyone to find out about NDAA.
Don't put anything in this box.
Okay, can you look it up?
It's against the law to put anything.
Okay, National Defense Authorization Bill of 2012. Anyone the government says is a terrorist, they can lock up. Very important as a... You didn't know this was even happening, huh? No, I know there's a lot of people that are overwhelmed about this and they go, what can we do? A big part of what we are doing is coming together. And that's coming from love, that's coming from compassion. It's not being obsessed with the outcome of what happens, but being in the moment. Understanding this moment is all that really matters. What we do matters. And we're demonstrating that here today.
Awesome.
I feel what you feel right now on your face because of what they've done. I know, I feel it.
Hey, where y'all want to go?
You guys know about the National Defense Authorization Act 21? You want to repeal that one little section? The National Defense Authorization Act Section 1021 means that we can be as U.S. citizens indefinitely.
For no apparent reason, for doing what their constitutionally protected rights tell them that they can do, which is exercise their freedom of speech. There's people that have been incarcerated since Bush was in presidency, and they haven't been charged with anything. They're being held indefinitely, and these are American citizens, not naturalized citizens, people who were born in America and love America. And essentially, it's not that it's happening in the future, it's that it's happening right now.
All evil needs to flourish is for good people to do nothing. Silence is acceptance. You live in a police state. Google NDAA. Your government is taking your rights away. Obama signed the National Defense Authorization Bill of 2012. Anyone the government accuses of supporting terrorism can be taken to another country and tortured. The midnight hand is close.
So after this stack is gone, we've passed out 850 flyers in downtown Dallas today.
850?
Yes, 850 people. Hopefully, if half of those people contact Congress, then we made it.
The vast majority, first time they've ever heard about it.
That's the first time we ever heard about it. We just want people to read this and understand what's going on. And awareness makes all the difference.
And one last thing to do before I leave.